when I was young, I fell in love, we used to hold hands, man, that was enough. Then we grew up, started to touch, used to kiss underneath the light on the back of the bus. I know your daddy didn't like me much, and he didn't believe me when I said you were the one. Every day, she found a way out of the window to sneak out late. She used to meet me on the east side, in the city with the sun on set. And every day you know that we ride through the back streets of a blue Corvette. Baby, you know I just wanna leave tonight. We can go anywhere we want, drive down to the coast, jump in the sea. Just take my hand and come with me, yeah. We can do anything if you put a mind to it. Take your whole life, then you put a line through it. My love is yours if you're willing to take it. Give me a heart, but I'm gonna break it. So come away, start it today. Start a new life together in a different place. We know that love is how all these ideas came to be. So baby, run away with me.
17 and we got a dream to have a family, a house and everything in between. And then suddenly we're 10, 23 and now we got pressure for taking our life more seriously. We got a dead end jobs and got bills to pay. Our old friends and now our enemies. And now I'm thinking back to when I was young, back to the day when I was falling in love. He used to meet me on the east side, in the city where the sun don't set. And every day you know where we ride through the back streets in a blue Corvette. And baby, you know I just wanna leave tonight. We can go anywhere we want, drive down to the coast, jump in the sea. Just take my hand and come with me, singing. We can do anything if we put our mind to it. Take your whole life and you put a line through it. My love is yours if you're willing to take it. Give me your heart, cause I ain't gonna break it. So come away, start it today. Start a new life together in a different place. Know that love is how all these ideas came to be. So baby, run away with me.
Run away now, run away now, run away now. Run away now, run away now, run away now.
He used to meet me on the east side.
She used to meet me on the east side.
He used to meet me on the east side.
She used to meet me on the east side, in the city with the sun on set.
I could scream.
You feel like summertime. You took this heart of mine. You'll be my Valentine in the summer. In the summer.
Look at the guys. Look at you. Stop crying, both of you, because
Everyone
I'm not
stop
gonna.
crying. It is so pretty.
The shining sun of the summer. Of the summer. Do love me, do love me, do. Do love me, do love me, do. I love you. Do love me, do love me, do. Do love me, do love me, do. But no one else above you. Do love me, do love me, do. Do love me, do love me, do. I need you. Do love me, do love me, do. Do love me, do love me, do. Oh. Do love me, do love me, do. Do love me, do love me, do. I love you.
brighten my day. When I see you, I know I'll be okay. You are the one that I feel, and you know that it's real. When I think of you, I know I'd be okay. It's you, my love. Anytime I sleep, I see you, my love. Early in the morning, it's you, my love. It's only you I'm needing. Say you never leave, 'cause you make my life complete. It's only you, not only you where I want to. Don't you know it's only you? Never seen a girl that can do the things you do. It's only you, only you, only you. Say you never leave me. Not only you I want, way I need. Girl, it's only you. It's only you. It's only you. Oh, you. You are the beat in my heart. When we are apart, I feel like I'm losing my mind. You are like the stars in the skies. When I look in your eyes, I believe my life is complete.
I am keeping waiting, as always.
Anytime I sleep, I see you, my love. Early in the morning, it's you, my love. It's only you I'm needing. Say you never leave, 'cause you make my life complete. It's only you, only you where I want to. Don't you know it's only you? Never seen a girl that can do the things you do. It's only you, only you, only you. Say you never leave me. Not only you I want, way I need. Girl, it's only you, only you. It's only you. It's only you. You do. It's you, my love. Anytime I sleep, I see you. Early in the morning, it's you. It's only you I need. Say you never leave, 'cause you make my life complete. It's only you, only you where I want to. Don't you know it's only you? Never seen a girl that can do the things you do.
No kissing, guys.
You, Christopher and Anna Maria, know that by your simultaneous consent, which is given publicly and formally in my presence, and in the presence of the person now here, accept each other as your lawful husband and wife. And with the confirmation of this fact by your signature, you contract a lawful marriage for all the purposes of civil law. You should further know that your marriage cannot be dissolved during your lifetime, except by a valid judgment of a court. If either of you, before the death of the other, contracts a marriage while this one remains undissolved, commits the offense of bigamy and is liable to the consequences provided by the law.
The key to love is understanding, the ability to comprehend not only the spoken word, but those unspoken gestures, the little things that say so much just by themselves. The key to love is forgiveness, to accept each other's thoughts and pardon mistakes without forgetting, but with remembering what you learned from them. The key to love is sharing, facing your good fortunes as well as bad together, both conquering problems, forever searching for ways to intensify your happiness. The key to love is giving, without thought of return, but with the hope of just a simple smile and by giving in, but never giving up. The key to love is respect, realising that you are two separate people with different ideas, that you don't belong to each other, that you belong with each other and share a mutual bond. The key to love is inside us all. It takes time and patience to unlock all the ingredients. That will take you to its threshold. It's the continual learning process that demands a lot of work, but the rewards are more than worth the effort, and that is the key to love.
Feelings of love. It's an unexplained feeling that we all hope to find, that wonderful feeling that seems to boggle the mind. It makes your eyes hazy, it can make you carefree and lazy. It can make you or break you. It can make you happy or blue. Giddy like a child at play, looking for that feeling every single day. Love is an unexplained feeling, something that leaves one's heart reeling. A special kiss, hug or smile, a kind word that goes the extra mile, a beautiful voice at the end of the line. It's wonderful to know love so divine. Soaring up and down on the wings of a dove, that's the unexplained feelings of love.
Thank you so much.
Christopher, please repeat after me. I call upon all persons here present
to
witness that
witness that
I, Christopher, accept you, Anna Maria,
I, Christopher, accept you, Anna Maria,
as my lawful wife,
as my lawful wife,
to love and to share with you,
to love and to share with you,
as from this day,
moments
of joy and sorrow, wealth and poverty, happiness and unhappiness, throughout our life, until death to separate us. Anna Maria, please repeat after me. I call upon all persons here present to witness that I, Anna Maria, accept you, Christopher,
I, Anna Maria, accept you, Christopher,
as my lawful husband, to love and to share with you, as from this day, moments of joy and sorrow, wealth and poverty, happiness and unhappiness, throughout our life, until death to separate us. That's it. On the basis of equality, you should face together all the problems and all the difficulties of life. Together, you should shoulder the burdens of marriage, each one according to your capabilities. You have both the right and obligation to take care of the upbringing and education of your children, so that they may become useful and good citizens and free personalities. Have the rings, please. First.
I need someone to do it for me because my hands are shaking.
You okay?
No. Yeah. I know, bruv. I'll be alright when I'm done.
I'll take this one.
Christopher,
Where's your one? Give me your one.
Christopher, as you place the ring on Anna Maria's finger, please repeat after me. With this ring I marry you.
With this ring I marry you.
And join my life with yours.
And join my life with yours.
Accept this ring.
Accept this ring.
As a sign of my love.
As a sign of my love.
For all the years to come.
For all the years to come.
Anna Maria, as you place the ring on Christopher's finger, please repeat after me. With this ring I marry you.
With this ring I marry you.
And join my life with yours.
And join my life with yours.
Accept this ring.
Accept this ring.
As a sign of my love.
As a sign of my love.
For all the years to come.
For all the years to come.
We done it. Do I kiss her now?
You are together by your free consent in matrimony, and you owe each other love, fidelity, and respect throughout your life. This marriage constitutes the fulfillment of your life and links your destinies on good and rainy days, in happiness and unhappiness, in wealth and poverty, until death to separate you. As from this moment, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Handshake, let's do it.
Hey.
I love you so much. You look fucking amazing. Amazing. We done it, we done it, we done it. That dress is unreal, man. It's unreal. We done it, bro. Series now.
Girl, you're the baddest, no need to practice. Cause you're so different, you always winning, no girl can match this. They can never match you, cause you fire like matchsticks. You keep up your image, angel to sinners, but you the baddest. I can never be a fool to you, my lover. My lover, never be a fool to you, my lover. My lover, everything I do for you, my lover. My lover, never be a fool to you, my lover. My lover.
Close, I'm no beginner, I can do both, angel and sinner. You chose the hard way, you picked a winner. Bring the tequila, you know I'm a killer.
One more time, one more time, one more time.
Your Jordans in your chain, so I see you wanna wife me, making promises for life, me. You know what I'm asking is, no double dancing, no second chances, no.
So I can never be a fool to you, my lover. My lover, never be a fool to you, my lover. My lover, everything I do for you, my lover. My lover, never be a fool to you, my lover. My lover, yeah. My lover, my lover, my lover, my lover, my lover, my lover. You a queen in the street, so no one else could be above ya. When you be on the low, at least you know I got ya. Baby girl, I can't lie, you got my heart locked up in your locker. And she ain't ever been about, that's why I'll never be a fool to you, my lover. My lover, never be a fool to you, my lover. My lover, never be a fool to you, my lover. My lover, everything I do for you, my lover. My lover, yeah. My lover, my lover, my lover.
The biggest draw in the room. It's my man Marcel and all the other guys that we don't know. It's Marcel and the other groomsmen.
What you know about going out? Head west, red legs, TVs, all up in the headrest. Try and live it up, ride through bigger truck, beats all glittered up, stick a kid, nigga what? Jig with a cut, sip Chris, spit it up. Hoes ride, get your nut till I can't get it up. I'm a big man, get this man room. I done hit everything from Cancun to Grand Tune. Why you stand on the wall, hand on your balls, lighting up drugs, always fighting in the club. I'm the reason they made the dress code. They figure I wasn't wild when I'm in my fresh clothes. Dresses I suppose, from my neck to my toes. Neck full of gold, baguettes in my rolls. Rec shows, collect those extra O's. By the E, get the key to the Lex to hold.
Now, whether you know him as Chris, or Mello, or Melody, or Mia, Anna Maria, or Miyaki, however you know him, I promise you've never heard him like this before. Please welcome Mr. and Mrs. McKechnie!
Good evening, everyone. Shut up, Chris. Normally I'll wear glasses to, do some sort of reading. But tonight I've got a different plan. Get it close. It's a bit windy tonight. Right, I'm not going to bore you guys for too long, so I'll try and make this short and sweet. Firstly, I'd like to welcome family, friends, those who've travelled near and far, a great distance, and putting in a helping hand for helping create such a wonderful and happy memory, Chris and Mia's wedding. Can I say what an amazing venue this is? Mia, Chris, well done, fantastic. Mi amor, you look absolutely amazing, stunning, unbelievable. Chris, you don't look too shabby yourself, mate. Like the suit. Mi amor, you came into this world as Anna Maria, but you soon changed that. You were correcting us as soon as you can open your eyes by saying, I am Mia. At 9 months, there you were sat in your high chair with the longest strands of spaghetti hanging out your mouth and making them disappear in one fell swoop. At 10 months, you were drawing faces. That's when you started listening to my stories about anything. You always asked me to tell you stories. Story, Daddy, story.
I loved it.
That's when I realised this is one special child. And you're still very special. By the time you were 2 years old, we had matching afros. You just straighten yours. Cheat. Me and Mia would be out every Saturday, out and about in London, just talking about buildings. It was what we called Mia and Daddy Day. Mummy was busy. This was a time when I could talk to her and take her anywhere and just show her buildings, which is my love and passion. And again, she listened and watched with amazement at the age of 2 years old. It was a bond I can't put into words to this day. Even to this day, I still feel as though nothing has changed and we're still best mates. I didn't have any broccoli or nothing. What's going on, Mia? Sort it out. Chris? Hello? All right, we're still on. Growing up, Mia was given everything, even if she never asked for it. Some of you might say, oh, this sounds like a spoilt child. You'll all be wrong, so wrong. She grew into this amazing young woman you see before your eyes today, who has so many values, which are worth more than anything in the world. She's very hard-working, loving and caring to all those around her. Always, always. Selfless, blessed with a heart of gold without a single bad bone in her body. Love you, Steve.
I love you.
Watch me,
Go on, Dad.
Mia, watch. Mia, read. Mia, read.
So what about the most dreaded day in every father's life? The moment you find out your little girl has met a boy. As a father, you always know. But the build up to that day, that first encounter, is one which words can't explain, because no man is ever good enough for your little girl. But we all have to face that one day. Quite a fun. Mia finally took a deep breath and brought him home to our house for the very first time. Just imagine, my first impression began from the moment the door opened and I saw this tall, dark, handsome young man standing before me, covered in tattoos. What would you guys think? Come on, man, it's your baby. And just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, you find out he's part of a boy band. As time went on though, Chris actually started to grow on me. We began to spend a bit more quality time together. I remember one day I took him down to Yellow Storage with me because I needed a bit of extra muscle, but I took Chris anyway. So there we were driving along the A10. Chris in the passenger seat. So I thought I'd test this guy, see what he's made of. So I put my cassette in. Yeah, that's right, I said cassette. I'm old school, right? George Michael, I'm Your Man came on. So me being me, I turned the volume right up, put the windows right down, and the old right hand was in full swing. The look on Chris's face said it all. I read it as, what is he doing? It was at that point when I realised, you know what? I think Mia's actually done all right here. It was his good nature, respect, that kept him from telling me how embarrassing that single moment was for him. But he kept it all to himself. Chris, you are a good man with a massive heart. And I know you are the right one for Mia. But you've got bags of patience, don't they?
Oi.
All jokes aside though.
Can't stand a geezer.
Mi amor, you're my baby. I love you with all my heart. And Chris, you've become such a big part of this family. I couldn't ask for more. I'd like to give a special thank you to my wife Yulla, who has put up with me for the last 30 years. It's actually our anniversary this year on the 16th of October. And I hope for another 30 more.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, that's so You're my best friend.
That was gone.
You're my life. You're my world. And I love you with all my heart.
I love you.
I've got another 2 daughters, by the way. Beautiful daughters. Annabelle, Ileana. 2 beautiful grandsons. Kane, Aaron, Lukey, of course. And my man Nathan, my other son-in-law. Finally, a toast to Mia and Chris. I'd like you to stand up and raise your glasses, please. I wish you both a happy, long marriage, blessed with lots of love, and plenty of little Chris's and Mia's in the future. To Chris and Mia. Cheers, everyone.
Well done, Pete.
First of all, I want to say how beautiful my wife looks. Huge round of applause for her, and also a huge thank you to her, because everything you saw at the beach, everything you've seen here, from the venues to the designing of the table pieces and everything, she's been working so hard for the last year non-stop. I've had printers in the living room pieces of acrylic, paper, ink, cartridges, everything you can imagine for this, and it's worked out perfect. So a huge round of applause just for your effort. Obviously I've got to thank everyone else for coming out, all our great friends and family. We understand, you know, everyone has their lives at home and it's not easy to just jump on a plane and come to Cyprus for our wedding. So we really, really appreciate all of you being here today. So thank you for that. I need to thank our amazingly beautiful bridesmaids today. We had Mia's fantastic sisters, Eliana and Annabelle, well, my sisters now as well. We had my beautiful sister Beck, thank you Beck, Joanna, Tanya, Maid of Honour Becks, got all of them, did I get all of them? Got all of them, right, good, I'm covered. And you all look amazing tonight, and also we have the amazing Kat to thank for that as well, for making all the bridesmaids dresses, the flower girl dresses, and the countless, you know, measurings and whatnot. Everyone's put you through, you've done an amazing job with them, they looked fantastic, so thank you. Right, so I just got to make sure I don't miss anyone out.
Blue light.
The flower girls as well looked great. Amelia, beautiful, and Esme, I don't think she quite made it to the aisle, but she looked great. And the Page boys as well, Aaron, Kane, and little Bobby who's asleep now as well. And our other little niece, Eden, who's been asleep all day as well. And where's my little ring bearer, Mason? There. And my godson as well. Right. Bear with me, people. Thank you to our wedding planner, Kula. I'm not sure where she is, if she's about. And her team, thank you for holding the reins from overseas and making sure Mia's dreams and visions for how the day should have been happened. Because believe me, I played no part in anything that looks good. No part. Right, bear with me. I need to say another special thank you as well to my guy there, Nathan. I'm putting you under the spotlight, Nathan, yeah. Me and Mia, honestly, we can't express how grateful we are for everything you do. Not just for me and Mia, but for the whole family as well. You know, you're always there to help everyone. We love you and we're very lucky to have you, so thank you. My groomsmen all scrub up pretty well. Believe it or not, not quite as well as me, but it's fine. Who did we have? We had our nephew Luke, my best men right here, Ollie and Mars, my brother Josh, Sam, Marv, Murray, got them all right. Thanks boys, honestly, all of you, all my groomsmen, you all mean a lot to me and Mia, you've all played a special part in our lives somehow, which is why we decided to have you here with us today, so thank you. My best men. Right, so picking the best man role was probably one of the hardest decisions because I'm one of them very few people that's lucky enough to have an amazing, huge group of real friends, so it's very hard to narrow it down for today for best men. But I had to narrow it down somewhere, and I thought, as Mars didn't get picked the first time round on Love Island, it's only fair that I picked him today. The only thing is though, he couldn't choose who he coupled up with. But this guy has been beside me for a hell of a long time as well. We've got a lot of history, a lot of love, and as much as he can grind my nuts sometimes, I love him. So for that reason, Marcel, you're coupled up with Ollie. Right, hang on, I've lost myself. Bear with me, people. Right, I'd also like to thank Mia's parents, Peter and Yula, for raising such a wonderful daughter. You've done a great job with her. She's one of the most kind-hearted people I know, and you guys are as well, because from the moment I first came to your house, alright, there was about 70 people there, and it was crazy, but from the moment I walked in, I've always felt accepted, loved, and never had to ask for anything in the house, and always felt like I belong. So thank you. Okay. Right, Josh, his wife Lauren, my sister Beck, Mia's sisters Annabelle and Elle, Nathan of course. I just want to thank you guys personally as well for doing such an amazing job in raising our beautiful nieces and nephews. They all make us really proud every day, every single one of them, and we're really happy, and it's great to see how you're all turning into amazing parents, so thank you for that as well, and we love you all. Yeah, soon, hold it down. Mum.
Oh.
Yeah, you get your own little bit. This is probably going to start getting to the emotional part now, so bear with me. Thank you for being there for me, Beck and Josh, growing up. You and Dad always made sure we had a fun childhood, with holidays every year, birthdays, Christmases were always made to feel amazing and special. And I probably wasn't the easiest of the three. But, you know, the three of us, we had a fantastic childhood, and I always based my idea of what a marriage should be and how two people that love each other should stay together as what I saw with you and Dad. So thank you for setting that example. Right, now I should probably talk about the woman at the moment, my wife. Me and Mia met in a club, Ken, you probably know it, 195. I was just sort of on the dance floor, and I could see this girl over the other side. Couldn't see her face or anything, just saw long, dark, curly hair. She's having a good old time dancing. And I thought, let me go over and put the swagger jagger on her, see what she's saying. But I was literally on my way over, and whilst I was walking to her, I saw another guy beat me to it. And he started talking in her ear, so I thought I'd hold back and see how it plays out. And I kid you not, about 10 seconds later, this guy was walking to the furthest corner of the club with his head down like this. So I thought, oh, I've got to change tactics here. So I decided to just go up and start dancing with her, put the moves on her. And it took about 5 seconds or so, I think, for Mia to realise that I was dancing so close behind. And she kind of turned around with this face of thunder, as if to say, this is definitely my personal space and you shouldn't be in it. But then I kind of saw the brain ticking over. She was seeing who was dancing behind. You know, mixed race, tick, tall, tick, good looking, tick, good dance moves, tick. We could go on, but I won't. And then, yeah, we had a little dance that night, didn't we? Took your number, and then we didn't actually kick it off straight away. Took a little while. We went out for our first date in Shoreditch, and we literally danced, laughed all night. And I think I knew from then that this is a girl that I need to keep around, because straight away on that night she brought out the best in me. I brought out the best in her, and we had an amazing night. And I must have been impressed, because on the second date I fell asleep in the cab while she was talking to me about Usher. And she didn't realise till we pulled up and I was lying asleep with my mouth wide open catching flies. But I still got another date, so I must have done something right. Sorry, bear with me, I've lost myself now, I waffled. But yeah, so from then on, since we kind of made it official, Mia's made my life better in so many ways. And once we moved in together as well, I already knew that I was going to make you my wife. Everything just felt right, so went and bought a ring. And then the proposal was a completely different story. That was an absolute nightmare. I thought, we'll go to Barbados, it would be nice on the beach, nice and romantic. Everything that could have went wrong and more. Booked a nice restaurant for us to go and eat in, and I thought, I'm going to do it here. just as I was about to put my hand in the pouch to pull the ring out, I looked at and there was some old couple. They're the only other people in the restaurant and they were just arguing. And I thought, no, it's not the right setting. So we went to a little bar on the beach and I thought we'd do it here. But I sat there, so I didn't say a word. You thought I took you there to end it because I didn't say a word all night. I literally didn't say a word all night because I was so nervous. So we started walking along the beach, back to the hotel, and I thought, right, do it now. Put my hand in my pocket again. Just as I was about to open the ring this time, the sand started moving and about 700 crabs came out of the sand and started running to the sea. Me was going, jumping over them. I think I must have stepped on about 500 of them myself because I was just, give up, it's not happening. And then we got to the hotel, plucked up the courage and asked her to be my wife, and luckily she said yes. I think I skipped the page.
What she say?
Yeah. Right, so just one more time at the end of that part, I'd just like everyone to stand again and raise a glass. To my beautiful wife, Mia. I've got one more little bit to do. And then I'll pass over to the best men. So before I hand over to the best men, there's someone who obviously couldn't be here today who I need to say a few words about, which is a man that a lot of you knew and loved as much as I did, which was my dad. And the thing about Dad, I'm so happy that he got to meet Mia, because he met Mia and he only met her a couple of times and they hit it off straight away, didn't they? Straight away. And I only wish he had more time to see what had grown between us as well. But he was an amazing man. He would have loved to be here. He'd have probably been the life and soul of the party. So we're going to have a good drink tonight, dance, and he's going to be here with us, partying. And there's a little whiskey shot here, or rum, I'm not sure what it is. This is, if everyone just wants to raise it, and we'll just have a little drink for Kerwin. Thank you. Frank, you're right, I'm so happy. Yes, done.
Where is Francis?
Amazing.
Brilliant, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I meant every word. Right, I'm going to hand over to the best man now.
Is he going to intro us or?
What's going on, people? Has everyone had a good day today? It's been an amazing wedding so far, right?
Yeah.
Big up Chris and Mia, you done well, man. I'm loving this day.
Yeah, loving it.
Alright. So I can't believe that Mello chose the guy that he's done the most dirt with. The guy with the most spiteful banter in the whole entire world.
Yep.
To be his best man, but here we are.
We'd like to thank everyone for doing a 10-hour round trip to witness the wedding of a B-Tech Chris Brown and an Amy Winehouse tribute act. We're looking forward to the live performance at the reception at some point.
All jokes aside though, Mello, you're definitely punching. How beautiful does Mia look today? She does buff today, right? Well, I was going to say, I think she just deserves a round of applause, but you already gave her one. So give her another one, please. Please.
Mello, I think we can safely say that it was the dance moves and not that poor excuse for a beard that got you here, mate. Well done, G. You got yourself a worldie still.
We always knew that Chris would choose a girl who's got good values. A girl that's loyal, never undecided, is down for a Freaky Friday. And that would be the girl that make him say juices to the singles.
As you all should know, or maybe know, maybe not, in November it'll be 5 years that me and Chris have been together, and we can certainly say that they are the perfect match, as they are both Chris Brown groupies. Chris, just know, when Mia says let's call our son Chris, it ain't after you, sunshine.
During this time, Mello has been the happiest we've ever seen him. Despite the loss of his real hero, his dad, the original OG Kerwin, who I know will 100% be proud that all of his kids are married. They've all had people, not yet, but they're all gonna have beautiful kids. I know that for a fact. Look at they're beautiful people. Like they just buff together. Anyway, but like he's definitely gonna be proud.
They're gonna keep the McKechnie name going. Almost as proud as seeing Spurs get to the Champions League final last year.
Whatever though. Exactly, boo. Who's boo? Respect.
So let's all raise a glass in honour of the main man himself, Kerwin McKechnie. To Kerwin.
Obviously, being his best friends, we knew when he lost his dad is one of the toughest times he's ever experienced that. But beside us being by his side, there was someone else that was by his side through that. I know it's like the toughest time in his whole entire life, and that is actually the woman that he's married today. So I love you for that, man. You know what I mean? You was a rock for him, 100%.
As we all know, for the large majority of their relationship, Mello has been under manners. But even before that, Leone used to keep him in check with that wooden spoon.
I think it's only right that we all witness the changing of the guard. The official passing of the wooden spoon. Lee, will you do the honours? There we go.
Right. Now Mello will constantly deny the fact that he's under the thumb. So I've decided to obtain some video evidence. So I went round their house, and it wasn't long before Mia was throwing out orders. So if you'd all like to turn your attention to the video screen, we have some footage with subtitles. Run the footage.
What's he gonna do?
Is it gonna come out? Is it coming?
Right. Okay. We're gonna need some help with the chorus. You ready for this one? Let's see it.
All about how.
Yeah.
Spins out.
Huh? Yeah.
Oak Hill Crescent back in the days. It was Chris and Becky, Ollie and James. And we used to knock for Mello, it was kinda peak. Caught looking out the window, he was grinding for a week. The widow's spoon came out, his afro got large. Chris Armstrong wannabe turned into Marge. With his two left feet, he was left in goal. Till Kerwin saved the day and called him home.
Let me kick some facts. Before you met me, none of your friends were black. That shit's got to stop. So I took him to the bar, changed his life. Without holding me and beat his wife. You soon find out cause he's starting to fit now. But until then, you better take those bins out.
It makes me look very like stretch. That's calm, bro. It's calm, bro. Don't worry, man. You're too much of a perfectionist.
Please stand up, there's a fake Chris Brown right here with us. Me don't know, she be dealing with Mello. Ring leader and the clumsiest fellow. Only guy that I knew who he shook of a bit. For me I had him on lock from the moment he kissed her. When I used to knock for you, I wasn't cause I missed you. But Josh like FIFA and I fancied your sister, bro.
Mojo's Mellow Wingman and me on the chirps. It was Team GT till I lost my wingman. Thanks for that meme. So when the weekend came, it just weren't the same. I was in the club and Mellow was on a date. He gave up the life cause he was on to a win. So what you saying, man? We better take them beans out. 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 We better take them fucking beans out.
Tina Turner weave.
Come on, G.
Yeah. Can't do that one.
No, I'm good. Hey, yo, Chisel, our chop up game is still strong.
Yeah,
man.
you know
It's
that,
still
my
strong.
Right, so on that note, let's raise a toast to the newlyweds.
Mr. and Mrs. McKechnie.
Chris and Mia.
Right, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Joanna, and myself and Mia grew up together, so we've probably known each other for about 20 years. My earliest memory of Mia was having sleepovers on the weekends together. She was about 13, so I must have been about 10. Mia would come over and we'll do what we'll do best, eat, because we were really fat kids. And then we would start playing with each other. So we would play games, Savannah would join in, and her and Mia would beef. And when I mean beef, I mean they would shout and scream at each other, so much so that Mia would pack her bag, pretend that she was going home, and I don't know where she was going because I lived in Hackney, she lived in Enfield, I don't know how you were getting home, babe. And she would stomp her feet by the front door. So, moral of this story is, Chris, she's been a spoiled brat since she was 13. So, good luck, hun. Right, so throughout the years, despite going to different schools and not showing any mutual friends, we've remained close and built a really strong friendship. We've grown together as adults, laughed, cried and shared heartache, but also shared some amazing memories. Mia, I feel like all our funny stories start with me trying to force you to get really drunk and then you die. There was another time that we went out for Mia's birthday and Mia went outside for some fresh air but never came back. And when I went outside, Mia was actually dangling by an ambulance because she had a panic attack. She was honestly standing there telling me that she can't breathe over and over again. They took her to the hospital and Annabelle, being the responsible older sister, was meant to go with her but just took loads of pictures of her and we just made loads of memes. She was honestly so drunk. And then I was staying at her house and I had to deal with the wrath of Yulla waking me up, asking me where she was and having to tell her that I was in the hospital. Mia also went for a phase when we were younger where she used to fall asleep in clubs. So she fell asleep in 195, she fell asleep in Funky Mojo's and completely missed the countdown. And then to my surprise, Mia also fell asleep when we were in Miami on her own hen. So, Mia, I just want to say I'm really grateful for our friendship. Thank you for always being there for me, trying to keep me on the straight and narrow, but you fail a little bit sometimes, but I mean, it's fine. Having my back and always checking up for me. We've had our ups and downs, but I honestly couldn't imagine life without you now. Chris! I mean, I've got to talk about you a little bit. Right, so you're funny, kind, laid back, the complete opposite to Mia. You love a girls' night in with us, and you actually used to be famous. So I feel like Mia's punching a little bit. So I remember the first night I met Chris. Me and Chris were seeing each other for about 2 months, and I was really excited to meet the guy who had yet to kiss her after about 10 dates. We were running late and we left Chris sitting on a bar on his own because none of his friends turned up. And but despite Chris having a night out with 3 girls and us nearly making him get into a fight, we actually had a really good night. And from that moment, I knew Mia and Chris were something special. I'm sorry, we both watched you celebrating milestones, and I'm just really excited for the journey you're about to go on. But Mia, I'm sorry, there's a couple of moments when you're pregnant, I don't want to be there. But when you have a baby, call me, we can celebrate that milestone together, and then me and Bex can christen it. I'll be there. You're a great couple and you're so well suited, and the chemistry you share is so obvious to everyone in this room. But before I raise a glass, Elle also has a few words to say. Elle? Come on, Elle!
I remember the day you were born, how excited and happy I was. It's so clear in my mind, I even remember what song was playing on the radio. It was Groove Is in the Heart. Yeah, one of them songs that when it gets in there, I get it out. It's no surprise to anyone how much I love you. Being your older sister, I have always felt responsible for you. From growing up, and I still do. I will always be your big Lion King sister, and I will naturally look out for you always. I know we have our arguments, but that's usually your fault, of course. Our relationship is solid, and we fight out of love. And you can be a bit annoying sometimes. You actually do my head in. But my memories are filled with laughter, hugs and loads of funny stories, especially those where your honesty got me in trouble so many times. Your quick wit and funny blunt character gives me pure joy and roaring laughter from within. Seeing who Mia has become and what she has accomplished has made me feel in awe of her. I am standing here today as a very proud big sister. You will always be my little Mia doll. The day Mia introduced me to Chris, we were standing in Barnet Hospital car park. My sister Annabelle was in labour and Chris came to get Mia and take her Nando's. I remember thinking, right, shoes, hands, teeth. That's the three most important things I look for in a man. And Chris passed that, especially the shoes. I was still a little sceptical as I felt like the overprotective big sister. I think I always will be, but I quickly learned that Chris was the real deal. He's just so cool, calm, positive, funny and laid back, like deck chair laid back. Kind of opposite of Mia, but I knew he'd be the one to capture my sister's heart. You're a top man, Chris, and I'm glad my sister found such a wonderful person to spend the rest of her life with, and I truly mean that, Chris. Both of you are such good people, deserving of each other's love, and an inspiration to all of us. I have an incredible sister already, and I've been doubly blessed with gaining an incredible brother. We salute you and wish you both an incredibly happy and long life together. And Chris, just a few things to know. Firstly, when you're wrong, admit it. When you're right, shut up. The best way to remember your anniversary is to forget it once. A happy wife is a happy life. She will never leave you as she spent years training you and will never give that up. And lastly, Chris, please take good care of my baby sister. With all that said, I wish you both a lifetime of happiness and may the road be long and the party never ends. I love you both.
Gotta see you, boo. And the hearts all over the world tonight. Said the hearts all over the world tonight. I need you, boo. Oh, I gotta see you, boo. Hey. And the hearts all over the world tonight. Said the hearts all over the world tonight. Hey, little mama, ooh, you're a stunner. Hot little figure, yes, you a winner. And I'm so glad to be yours. You're a class all your own, and ooh, little cutie, when you talk to me, I swear the whole world stops. You're my sweetheart, and I'm so glad that you're mine. You are one of a kind, and you mean to me what I mean to you. And together, baby, there is nothing we won't do. 'Cause if I got you, I don't need money, I don't need cars. Girl, you're my all. And oh, I'm into you, and girl, no one else would do. 'Cause with every kiss and every hug, you make me fall in love. And now I know I can't be the only one. I bet it's hearts all over the world tonight with the lover they like who feels what I feel when I'm with you, with you, with you, with you, with you, girl. With you, with you, with you, with you, with you. Oh girl, I don't want nobody else. Without you, there's no one left. And you're like Jordans on Saturday. I got gotta have you and I cannot wait now. Hey, little shorty, say you care for me. You know I care for you. You know that I.
So now I say goodbye to the old me, it's already gone. And I can't wait to get you home, just to let you know you
slow. Going down the old man with a
sing sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 ti da. like a flippergram, flip it like a flippergram. Make your bumper flip like a flippergram, flip it like a flippergram, flip it like a flippergram. Wind up on my body, girl. Wine like it's a carnival. Girl, me love the way you wine for me.
Dale, baila ahora sin parar, que llegamos al carnaval. Mueve todo eso que tienes ahí. ¡Fuego!
Baby, you're bubbling, you're bubbling, you're bubbling, baby. Girl, you a party animal. Girl, you active, no, you no lazy. Girl, you a party animal. To all you wine, you drive me crazy. Girl, you a party animal. You wine so good, you just so good. Girl, me love how you pride.
Y es una psicópata cuando mueve eso para atrás. Cinturita descalza con su pedicure. Tiene un sub y baja del norte al sur. Con ese choca choca ya estoy maquineando. Tú tienes la culpa de estar tan dura. Y es una psicópata cuando mueve eso para atrás. Cinturita suelta parece pa' mí una acróbata. Y estoy loco que conmigo te atrevas. Lúcete pa' que me pongas a prueba.
Wild us like a carnival. Tell me love the way you wine for me.
Dale baila ahora sin parar, que llegamos al carnaval. Mueve todo eso que tienes ahí. ¡Fuego!
Baby, you're bubbling, bubbling, baby. Girl, you a party animal. To own your wine, you drive me crazy. Girl, you a party animal. Girl, you active, no, you no lazy. Girl, you a party animal. You dance so good, you dress so good. Girl, me love how you party. She take 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. After 9 minutes, she come back for more. She take off the shoes and on the dance floor. Then she start to broke out like a sword. Then she approach me just like a cure. Me know that she like me tonight, me a score. She sexy, she beautiful and she pure. Girl, and you me adore so.
Danza descalza con su pedicure. Tiene un sub y baja del norte al sur. Con ese choca choca ya estoy maquineando. Tú tienes la culpa de estar tan dura. Y es una psicópata cuando mueve eso para atrás. Cinturita suelta parece pa' mí una acróbata. Y estoy loco que